What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks. In today's video, we got college football week 7. Now, this slate is crazy. There's so many good games, so many top 25 matchups that determine a lot for like the next up-and-coming rankings. So again, there should be a lot of high-scoring games, a lot of high-powered offenses just going back and forth at each other, and just overall a great day of college football to go watch. So again, before we hop in these, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. Just mean the world to me. Going to be grinding for you guys. And if you guys are new to the channel, and are a fan of just football in general, I'll be uploading every single weekend, and just today we got games for NFL and college football. So again, if you guys haven't subscribed already, this is a perfect channel for you guys. But with that being said, again, we got a great slate going on now. This was from the video from Taco Tuesday. This is the picks I told you guys to lock in. I even gave you guys like a little comment on that video, so if you guys came back to it, we got the Will Howard, Jeremiah Smith correlation play comboed with this Aaron Nola over their Taco. This one already cashed out, so the bases are loaded for this play. Dylan Gabriel, same game. They're going against Ohio State. So again, Dylan Gabriel versus with Oregon over his passing yards. Tez Johnson over his receiving yards. That low correlation play, that one's locked in as well. And then Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter, and then Aaron Nola, again, the same Taco all over their line. So again, these ones are locked and loaded. If you guys tell those ones, we have those ones nice and set, ready to go. Now, if you guys weren't here for those videos, again, we still got more players that we're going to give you guys in today's video. So with that being said, we're going to go and hop right into them. Now, if you guys missed that video, you guys could run that little 4-man instead of those little 3-mans like I showed you guys. You guys could do the, Will Howard, Jeremiah Smith, and then the Oregon duo, Dylan Gabriel, and then Tez Johnson over their correlation play. Love this little 4-man. So again, if those ones cash out, there's just like a more likely because only one team needs to cash out. But if this game turns into a shootout, again, this one should be a nice little 4-man that you guys can run right here. So this is just, if you guys didn't watch that Taco Tuesday video, this is another alternative. If you didn't see that one and are only seeing this one. So mind you, the couple of the plays have been bumped up already though, so just take note on that. I know Jeremiah Smith has been getting bumped up a lot more. Tez Johnson's been fluctuating a lot, and the quarterbacks have just been all over. So you guys can also do this one. But in today's video, we got two different 4-mans I'll be rocking with and going to be giving you guys. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop right in them. So our first correlation play, we'll be looking at two different game slate. I really like this. What is this? Eli Holston. We gave you guys these guys last time on Pitt. As you guys can see, these ones smacked out 381 passing yards, and his number one target, Kanata, or whatever, however you say it, over there. So, and I love this matchup against Cal. Now, Cal is a pretty good team. They've been keeping the games close with all their matchups so far this season, and as you guys can see, this Pitt team's been balling. Every single game that this Pitt team has had a close matchup. Obviously, this one was a blowout, 17-73. Every single close matchup, he's covered his line, and his number one target has covered his line as well. So with this Cal team being pretty good, as you guys can see last weekend, they kind of went out there and did their thing in their matchup. I forgot who they played, but I know it was a good one. Cal, they went there and balled out, so I feel like they're going to be able to keep up with Pitt. Now, with them being able to keep up, although they have a pretty solid team, their passing yards defense allowed is pretty weak. As you guys can see, they're ranked 91 in passing yards allowed, giving around 233 a game. Now, these guys know how to air out the ball. As you guys can see from last game, we saw them do the same thing. So, Ken, don't really want to go in there and break down a lot. We talked about them last weekend. But as you guys can see, the pass rate's at 60 compared to 41% run rate. And then the number one target that we're going to be rocking with is Kanata over his receiving yards. He has 35 targets on the season with a almost 20% target share. So, again, great value on this play right here. So, again, this is the first correlation play that we're rocking with you guys. His line's at 67.5. So, again, if the quarterback, Eli, covers his line, I could guarantee that Kanata is going to cover his line in this matchup as well. We still have a bunch of big games so far this season, 123, 76, and 111, the most recent one. So, again, I feel like it should be another type of game like the one we saw with Pitt against North Carolina, kind of similar teams with Cal and whatnot. So, it should be a good matchup, another shootout. And I'm pretty sure Cal's projected to be up in this game. So, again, they're going to be playing from behind. So, on top of that 60% pass rate, there's going to be more opportunities for them to throw the ball if they're going to want to win this matchup, just giving us a overall higher ceiling for this play. So, first correlation that we'll give you guys right here, Eli over his, and then Kanata over his receiving yards. So love this little correlation play right here. And then for the other side of the ball, well, not even the other side of the ball, but for the other correlation, we'll be rocking with the Colorado boys, Shedeur Sanders and then Travis Hunter over their lines for the second part of this correlation. I love this little play right here. Now, this is a big matchup against this, what is this, Kansas State, whatever they're going against, Kansas State. We're going to be looking at this game right here. As you guys can see, Buffaloes versus Wildcats. Now, this one should be a good matchup. Obviously, Colorado, they're really going to need this one if they want to, like, get into bowl games and whatnot. Now, they've been on a hot roll recently, and I love this line right here for Shedeur Sanders, 302. Now, this game was a blowout. He should have covered on this game, but obviously it was just unexpected. It was supposed to be a matchup UCF was actually supposed to win, but it turns out they won by 3 different possessions, 3+ possessions, and didn't go their way. But every single game that Colorado has been in that's been close within 10, as you guys can see, he's aired out the ball and covered this line well over 26-31, 445. This one was a blowout, but he was just doing his thing basically the whole game. 31-38, 341. So again, now he's going against this team who is obviously ranked top 25, but this is the perfect matchup for them against any top 25 team in my opinion. Now this team is ranked 101 in passing yards allowed to get around 244 a game. So again, perfect opportunity. Shedeur go out there and do his thing. Now they're projected to be down in this matchup, Colorado. So with them being down, on top of their 65% pass rate, again, that's just this more higher ceiling for us to just be able to get those receiving yards. Playing from behind and whatnot, they're going to have to air out the ball on top of what they already do in order for them to just win this game. This is a big one. Again, we're going to be rocking with Travis Hunter over his 57, or not 57, his line's like 98 or something, receiving yards. So again, he has 57 targets on the season with a 30% target share. So again, if Shedeur Sanders covers his line, I could guarantee that Travis Hunter covers his line. Majority of the games, Travis Hunter covers his line without even Shedeur Sanders needing to cover all of his lines. So again, it's like a 100% chance if this guy covers, and Travis Hunter is going to go out there and have his numbers as well. So good little correlation right here. This is my first play that I'm giving you guys in today's video. Love this little 4-man. This one's a nice little play right here. This is honestly one of my favorite ones of the day. So again, Eli Hallstein for Pitt over his 290 passing yards. Kanata over his 65.5 receiving yards for the first correlation on Pitt. And then Shedeur Sanders, Colorado boys, 302 passing yards over, and then Travis Hunter 97.5 receiving yards over. So this is the first 4-man correlation that I'm giving you guys in today's video. Again, make sure when you guys lock this win, you put in power play. It just gives you guys a better payout. So say if you guys put in $10 and wins 85, good little payout right there. Now these ones have been getting nerfed. This used to be 10x payout. Now it's all the way down to 8.5. At one point it was like 9x payout, but they've just been reducing it because of the hit rate and whatnot on these type of plays. So again, this is one of my favorite correlation plays I'm giving you guys on the day. So if I were you guys, I would lock this one in. Now, we're going to be hopping on another play right here for you guys. Now, this next one is a same game parlay. Now, I love this matchup right here. We're going to be looking at this LSU versus Ole Miss. Now, if you guys know anything about Ole Miss and LSU, both these teams are just known for throwing the ball. Over the last 5 seasons, their quarterbacks have been having insane numbers, especially last season LSU. But LSU in general, for like the last 10 years, has been known for just airing out the ball. Now, Ole Miss this season has been just really relying on the passing yards. Now, Jackson Dart and Trey Harris, they've been going crazy. We've been using them a lot. And then Garrett and Kyron Lacey, we've also used them a decent amount as well. Now, these guys play each other. This game, I could give like I'd say 75% chance that it turns into a shootout just because of the way that both these teams play. They have a pretty weak passing yards defense on each side of the ball. Like, they're not the best, but they're also not the worst, which would also make up for a good game. And again, the anticipation for a shootout. So we've seen the way both these teams play. I could honestly guarantee that this one has a great chance of turning into a shootout, which we love to see for these 4-man correlation plays, especially in the same game. So again, if one of these guys are going to want to win this game, which they're ranked both top 25, again, they're going to have to air out the ball. They're going to go out there and do their thing. And this game's going to be an offensive game. So, obviously, the last 2 games, Jackson Dart's been having this game, Kentucky is the top defense. Now, this game, they blew them out, so he didn't really have to do nothing. Now, LSU, as you guys can see, they're a pretty solid team, but defensively, they're lacking, which we have seen a lot recently with them having to rely on their offense. So, again, they're ranked 93rd in passing yards allowed, giving around 236 a game. This is a perfect matchup for Jackson Dart against similar teams. As you guys can see, 377, 377, 382. 418. So again, this dude knows how to air out the ball. I expect him to just go out there, push 400 this game, and they have a 50-50 pass and run rate. So again, nothing right there. Then Trey Harris has been the #1 target by far. As you guys can see, he has had 65 targets on the season with a 33.2% target share, which is insane. So again, this is one of them correlation plays like Shedeur and Travis Hunter. That if Jackson Dart covers his line, I could 99.9% guarantee that Trey Harris covers his line as well. So this is the first correlation we're giving you guys on this other slate for the same game parlay. Jackson Dart over that passing yards, and then Trey Harris over his receiving yards right here, 91.5. So that's my first play. And then on the other side of the ball, obviously we got the LSU duo right here. Garrett over his 309.5 passing yards. Now, as you guys can see, he's pretty much been at this line every single game. He's been a super consistent quarterback. Now this one, South Carolina, obviously he didn't have as many yards. This game was a blowout, and then this game was that USC game, which again was a tight one. So obviously now this Ole Miss defense is ranked 55 in passing yards allowed, giving up 203.8 a game, which is not the worst, but it's not the best. UCLA 1734, and then this last game against SAB 42-10. Now he's coming off of recent games which he is super hot in. Now this is a perfect matchup to keep this little roll going, which I anticipate this one to be a shootout. So coming off these games where he's been comfortable recently airing out the ball, obviously 352 and 409 passing yards, I expect him to just go out there and do his thing, and this team loves to throw the ball. As you guys can see, 61% pass rate compared to 39% run rate. So again, this is a great line for him to cover. Again, his #1 target, Kyron Lacey, he has 44 targets so far in the season with a 22% target share. Kyron Lacey is kind of iffy, though, because they have a lot of wide receivers, as you guys can see on this team. But whenever he goes off, he goes off. If we look at this play right here, Kyron Lacey, he's kind of been iffy sometimes, as you guys can see so far in the season, 94 and then 107. These games, he needed one more catch, but I think he kind of got pulled out early in some of these and whatnot. I know he had like a couple injuries in them. So again, hopefully he doesn't get injured in this one. It's a nice, long, high-scoring game, which I could guarantee that Kyron Lacey's going to ball out and do his thing. So he's been going viral for starting like that whole celebration thing, if you guys have been seeing on social media recently, the whole little shooting them out or whatever. He's been the one starting it. So this is that guy. Really anticipated matchup. It is over there at LSU. So again, he is the home crowd in his field, and even Jackson Dart and this Ole Miss team have been thriving on the road. So again, that even makes a super just perfect script that we got for this matchup, for this one to be a pretty good one right here. So this is the other side of the ball that we give you guys, Garrett and his #1 guy, Kyron Lacey. So this is my last pick that I'm going to give you guys. 2 different 4-man correlations. You guys can count it as 3 if you guys didn't rock that with the Taco Tuesday video. But that was just for you guys if you guys didn't catch that one already. And then Lacey over his play right here. So this is the second correlation play that we give you guys. Again, Jackson Dart, Trey Harris over their correlation passing and receiving, and then Garrett and Kyron Lacey over their passing and receiving yard correlation right here. So two different 4-mans. Again, I really like the first one as well. And then this game, if this one tends to turn into a shootout, I believe all these ones should smack. But again, if you guys aren't a fan of this game, you could also rock with the first one. I really like the first one. The first one would probably be the one I would recommend highly out of this video in total. But again, this one has a great opportunity to turn out into a lot of offense flying through the air. So love both the plays though. If I were you guys, even if you guys like can't choose one, just put 5 on both. Power play, even if both hit or if one hits, that's still profit either way. You're doubling your money, and or more than doubling your money actually. So again, nice little correlation plays right here. That is pretty much all I got for today's video. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with this post notice turned on. It would just mean the world to me. Gonna be grinding all season and just giving you guys the best content, the best breakdowns, and the best value that I could find overall on this prize picks board to give us the just best edge and win some money together. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's eat today.